and we want to track them, but there's no compensation tie. And bonus goals are those metrics that are tied to incentive bonuses for the physician. So this kind of answers that overall question of how are my teams doing. The next thing I might want to look at is how am I doing on specific metrics? So if you click on, say, AMI door to balloon, I can see that 2 out of 3 of my providers are meeting the goal. I've got green check marks that tell me that they're meeting the goal. A red X is telling me that they're not. Below Dr. Nowak, I can see there's an average of 30 minutes or less is the goal. And I can see to the right that this particular goal is a bonus goal for her, and that the current month's March value is 31 minutes. And Victor's showing you there the trending line as well that I can see, which trends over the past several months. We just have 3 months in the year of 2019. And if I want more detail, I can click again, and I can see a larger view of some of the same information and click on values. And so this is really a great user interface and interaction for the users, and it's all available through mobile device as well. The next thing I might want to look at if I would be how I'm progressing or how individuals providers are doing. So I might click on Dr. Nowak, and now I can see, first of all, overall, I can see that she's doing, she hasn't met her minimum work standard. She doesn't have any tracking goals, and she's met 2 out of 4 of her bonus goals. It's up at the top there. And then as I look through the metrics for Dr. Nowak, I can see exactly how she's doing on each of the given metrics. So that's a quick rundown of the group performance report and the viewpoint from a reviewer. For individual physicians or providers, their primary interaction is going to be through their phone or mobile device. And a lot of the information is going to be the same here as what you saw on the group performance report. So I'm not really going to go through in detail on this one. The only thing I'll mention is that if you had multiple goals for the provider at the top, goal types, you can click on, say, a tracking goal, and it will bring those goals up to the top. So it's very easy to navigate. Yeah, there you go. It's very easy to navigate on a mobile device for a physician. And then we're moving along quickly because we're over time. The compensation review report is really where this all comes together. So by tying minimum work standard goals to the base compensation for the provider, it enables a conversation between the coach and the particular provider or physician on how they're progressing year to date. And then they can see down below in the bonus estimate details, these are bonus metrics where you can see that if they meet specific bonus goals, there are incentive bonuses that are applied for that physician. So this really fosters good communication throughout the year and a great aid in the year-end review process. That's a quick rundown on the reports.
All right, thank you very much. Let me bring back up our slide deck just for one final slide. And sorry, everyone, we are over time here. There we go.
Yeah, this one's me too, right, Victor? So we thought it would be good to provide just kind of an update because the product's been around for a little while of where it's at and where we're going. And just a reminder that this particular product is still in that growth mode. And as Victor mentioned, we did kind of a soft launch at the What's Right for Healthcare conference and then kind of cleaned some things up. And in my mind, we really didn't kind of formally launch until Q1 of this year where the product was really ready to go. And so we're kind of in that early growth stage of the product. There's still a lot of great interest in the product at conferences that we go to, and we have a very healthy pipeline of prospective clients right now. And just so the group knows, these are signed contracts in the last couple of months, Spartanburg, Adventist Castle, and Natchitoches. And these 3 clients were either had a version of 1.0 or an older version of PFS, and they either had not renewed or were not going to renew, which is just a really great indicator for us going forward that this is a really great product because we're getting previous customers to come back to us. I wanted to provide a quick look ahead. Our 2019 product goals are to have December monthly recurring revenue of $82.5 thousand. That's monthly recurring revenue. An adoption rate of 65%, which means that this particular application is helping to drive 65% of the business unit revenue for the Studer Group Physician Performance Coaching business unit, and a renewal rate of 90%. So you can see how those successes below on getting some renewals is really a positive thing. So things are going very well for the product. In terms of the roadmap in the future, we're really kind of in a hold mode until we get to that first pilot client. Even though we've signed some of the contract, it's taking us a little bit to get going with that client due to some stuff going on their end. So we really want to engage in those first few pilots and respond to feedback, and then evaluate future features that will fuel the product's growth. That's it for me. Victor, did you want to close things?
Yeah, thanks. Okay, that was an interesting blank slide. Yeah, thank you, everyone. That is it for today. Sorry we went a little bit over. Again, it's hard to kind of compact 6+ months worth of information in a very short period of time. Let's see here. It looks like there's some questions on the line. If people don't mind, I'm happy to answer questions. But feel free to drop off if that's the end of the main core part of the presentation at this point. One of the questions